since last time I've installed this short shifter from Driftworks. I haven't got the little shroud bit for it yet, just because I can't find one that's readily available and also cheap, but it works pretty well as it is. The only thing about this is these gearboxes are incredibly not cheap, so half the time it's not in the right gear and you just rev it to high heaven. But it's fine. I'll get some poly bushes and probably at some point I'll swap the gearbox for a slightly newer one. There may be less miles because this does have 160,000 on it, probably on the standard gearbox. So, and yeah, it turns out the loss of power was actually from me having no coolant, none at all. But for some reason the temp gauge never changed, and so I had no idea. I hadn't checked it. I didn't know it was leaking or using coolant, sadly. Yeah, so I've also installed those side skirt extensions. They're on about £60 off eBay, and they're not perfect, but from what I did have, they're a lot better than that. They're quite soft and like rubbery, so they're not gonna get like smashed up when you go over a pothole or whatever. And I have taken the body kit off, as you can see, because for a road car, it's just not viable really. When you're so low to the floor and just every single speed bump you just go over and it just smashes it, and I can't be bothered to keep repairing it, because I did initially take it off to repair it, but I'm just gonna sell it. It's nice. I think it looks nice. I think it looks great, but I just can't be bothered with the upkeep of a road car with such a low fiberglass kit. If I had a KBD kit, might be a bit different, because they're not gonna self-destruct at the first sign of a speed bump, but it is what it is. I didn't have the money for a KBD kit, so I got HM Sports Aero, and nothing against them. It fit well. It looks nice, but I'm not gonna upkeep that. It's just too much work. Also installed that new air filter, just so I can get a bit more air to the engine. I was trying to lean it out, but yeah, I was trying to lean out the air fuel mixture a bit, so I put a bigger filter on there. I'm not sure quite how that works, but I've also chopped the rear springs, so now that they're it's even lower. So I've got 16-inch wheels, and I wanted to fill out the arch gap a bit, because it was a bit they're a bit far away. I don't like the rake that the E36s have, so I've been trying to get rid of that for ages, and now I think I might have cut them. Well, I don't think I've cut them too much, because I like the height that it's at, but now the front is higher, so I've got like negative rake or whatever you want to call it. The frame rails are already suffering a lot. I looked under it the other day when I was installing the short shifter, and they're not good. I'm not sure really what I can do about that, because I'm just going to keep scraping them. I'm not going any higher. So it is what it is. But so recently I bought some new wheels, the BBS LM Reps, because I couldn't find any other ones for sale. I've been looking for like a year. I haven't found any that are good, so they're 18x9, which is just massive on a standard 36, but yeah, I've made it work with a spacer on the front, just about clears the suspension, so yeah, but they do need a bit of work doing to them, so that's what we're going to be doing now. Going to be sanding down the barrels of them. I've already done 2 of them, sort of, and I'll show the result afterwards, basically. I think I put about 2 hours into those 2 wheels, so another 2 hours should hopefully be enough now, but we'll see.